Welcome to the Empower Elle podcast. I'm your host, Vero, and I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey of empowerment and growth. This podcast is designed for ambitious, high-achieving women who are ready to break free from overwhelm and step into their power. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, share inspiring stories, and hear from experts who can help you navigate the challenges of balancing ambition and well-being. Whether you're looking to cultivate confidence, transform your mindset, enhance your leadership skills, or find harmony in your life, this is the place for you. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the Empower Ed podcast. I am so glad that you're here to learn about something that could shift the way that you lead and live. Today's conversation is all about finding clarity when success starts to feel off. Take a deep breath and let's dive in. Let's talk about a strange and uncomfortable place that so many ambitious women end up finding themselves in, especially if you're a high performer, a leader, an entrepreneur, or a working professional. It's the moment when your life looks really good on paper. Like you have everything that you need. You have the title, the recognition, the prestige, the respect. Maybe you even have the relationship, the family, the house. But inside, you feel anxious, disconnected, exhausted, scared. You feel like you want to burn it all down. And the worst part is that you feel guilty for even feeling that way because you have worked so hard to get here and you have sacrificed so much, and it's what you thought you wanted. You've checked the boxes, you've built the career, you've followed the rules, you've done everything right. But still, something just feels so wrong. You might be thinking, why am I still stressed all the time? Or I should be happy. What's wrong with me? Or I don't even know what I want anymore. I've just been in survival mode. Or what my personal thought was, is this really it? Does that sound familiar? This is what happens when you build a life around expectations instead of alignment. You chase goals that were inherited and not goals that you chose, even if maybe you think you chose them because they were so ingrained in you. And then eventually your body, your energy, and your mindset just start to rebel and start to work against you. But here's the truth. You can appear successful and still feel lost. You can hit every goal and every milestone and every deadline and still not feel proud. You can be the leader that everyone relies on and still not feel like yourself. When you don't have clarity around what truly matters to you, you say yes too often, you overcommit, you doubt yourself,
you push through burnout, and you live a life that constantly feels like you're behind. And the most heartbreaking part is that you start to shrink, you start to dim your light, you start to silence your needs, and you just stop dreaming. Now, this isn't about working harder. It's about pausing long enough to ask yourself, what actually matters to me? What is important to me? What version of success would feel really good to live inside of? And what am I sacrificing that I don't want to lose? Now, if you've been hustling and chasing your whole life, you have probably never stopped and paused. I know I hadn't for such a long time. And it's only when I did that I realized that I was living someone else's dream and someone else's idea of success. When you pause long enough to ask these questions, something really powerful happens. You start to realize that there's nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You are not ungrateful. You're just out of alignment with what fuels you. So you need clarity, because clarity brings peace. It brings you direction. It helps you to stop reacting and start leading your own life again. And you don't need a fancy 5-year plan to begin. You just need to take the first step. And getting honest about what you want, what you value, and what you are done tolerating. So that's exactly why I created a free tool that is called the Clarity Compass. It is not a typical worksheet. It's a guided reflection that helps you get clear on what you actually want, not what you've been told that you should want. If you know my story, you know that I have built my life on shoulds for 30 years. I grew up with a certain expectation of what I was supposed to do and what I was supposed to achieve. And that's exactly what I did. And the worst part is that I thought that it's what I wanted because I heard it so much around me. And it is what was valued around me that I thought it's what I needed to do as well to be happy. But what I didn't realize was that the people around me that had that version of success and that valued that version of success weren't happy themselves. But we didn't talk about happiness. Happiness was not important. It was not what we strived for. We strived for the title, the recognition, the respect, and the success. Until I got there and was absolutely miserable. And I'm sure some of you are in that same spot. Or hopefully you're maybe not all the way there yet, but you can see that you're on your way. And you want to stop before you have fully built a life that you want to stop living. So, inside the Clarity Compass, you will discover how goals aligned with your values feel energizing and not exhausting. You will learn what truly drives you so that you can pursue what fuels you instead of what drains you. And you will start saying no to things that don't fit and yes to the life that you actually want. It will help you communicate. It will help you put boundaries, and it will help you lead a life that you feel fulfilled in. So if you've been craving clarity, this is your invitation to come back to yourself, to stop outsourcing your goals and your values, and to start creating a version of success that finally feels like you. So I strongly encourage you to download the Clarity Compass. You can find the link in the show notes. And just remember that you don't need to figure out everything today. You just need to start listening to yourself again. And I wonder if you're like me, if you have not been listening to yourself for a really long time. So I would love to hear what breakthroughs you're having and what aha moments are coming up when you are working through the Clarity Compass. Send me a DM at empower_L or Vero_Normando. And remember, keep choosing yourself, your vision, and your values. That is real power. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode.
Thank you for tuning into the Empower L podcast. I hope today's episode inspired you and gave you practical insights to help you navigate your journey as an ambitious, high-achieving woman. Remember, every step you take towards building your confidence and embracing your full potential is a step closer to creating the life you truly desire. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on your favorite platform. Your support helps us reach more women who are ready to step into their power and live their best lives. Don't forget to join our community on social media for more resources, tips, and inspiration. Until next time, lead with power and live with wellness. You are unstoppable.